Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Can we build a better cybersecurity for the country? Automation and centralization of money and power in tech platforms has added a new dimension to democratic system of governance which was already in crisis. Climate change has turned out to be a many-headed hydra we have not even been able to fathom out. The dark side of technology is rapidly coming to light and the double-edged technology is showing up. The tech-enabled data domination creating unaccessible economic power is now crystal clear. The growing ransomware attacks disrupts businesses for significant periods or even forces them to suspend operations or close. A growing population of highly capable cyber extortionists is developing new means to counter defenses and to increase the level of disruption they can inflict constantly. Threats are widespread, they extend across industry and the public or private sector, and they affect large and small businesses alike. Security leaders must understand and counter new ransomware challenges, strengthen defenses across people, processes and technology, and demonstrate why security is critical to the business strategy. Ransom demands are growing and becoming more customized, with threat actors assessing who is more likely to pay. If ransoms are paid, it can open the doors to future criminality. Experts say by 2022, there will be as many as 18 billion devices connected to the Internet of Things, according to Ericsson's IoT forecast. They are the bedrock of the fourth industrial revolution and business 4.0, where data and automation combine to create opportunities for businesses while also enhancing customer experiences. While the benefits are clear, faster innovation, new products and better business opportunities, connection on such a scale also creates cyber vulnerability that expose customers to risk because each device and each connection represents an opportunity for a would-be hacker to infiltrate a corporate network. With 31% of organizations saying they have experienced attacks on operational technology infrastructure, this is a very real danger. There is also the potential for nightmare breach scenarios, for example, where hackers take control of a city's civil infrastructure or even that of an entire country. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Piyush Goyal appointed as Leader of House in Rajya Sabha. Union Minister and senior BJP leader Piyush Goyal has been appointed as the Leader of House in the Rajya Sabha, filling the vacancy left by Thawar Chand Gehlot, who is now the Governor of Karnataka. Goyal, who is a Rajya Sabha member from Maharashtra, is also in charge of several key ministries, including Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textiles. He was Deputy Leader of the Rajya Sabha when Gehlot was the Leader of the House. Lok Sabha to debate on the cryptocurrency bill during the monsoon session of the Parliament. The Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill 2021, also known as the Crypto Bill, has been delayed further and is not listed among the 23 bills in the tentative list of government legislative and financial business that will be tabled in the Lok Sabha during the monsoon session of the Indian Parliament. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman earlier this week had said that the views and feedback of all stakeholders have been ascertained for the Cryptocurrency Bill 2021, which is now ready to be presented in the monsoon session of the Indian Parliament that begins on July 19th of 2021. Another Russian SVR hackers group targeting LinkedIn users. Security researchers from Google have shared more information about 4 security issues, also known as 0 days, before discovering they were exploited in the wild earlier this year. The 4 security flaws were discovered by Google Threat Analysis Group, that is TAG, and Google Project Zero researchers after discovering exploits that abused 0 day in Google Chrome, Internet Explorer and WebKit, the engine used by Apple's Safari browser. NSEIT acquires a majority stake in CloudExchange.io. NSEIT Limited, an IT services-focused subsidiary of NSE, said that it has acquired a majority stake in integrated cloud service provider CloudExchange.io. CloudExchange.io is a multi-cloud managed service provider for AWS, Azure, Google and Oracle Cloud. It has expanded its offerings to cloud consulting, multi-cloud aggregation, cloud backup and disaster recovery. It has over 250 enterprise clients across sectors including banking, financial services and insurance, manufacturing, logistics and the government. Digital Realty and Brookfield established 50-50 joint venture to start business in India. A 50-50 joint venture company established among Digital Realty and Brookfield Infrastructure to enable new connected data communities in India. The joint venture will operate under the brand name BAM Digital Realty. The joint venture is positioned to enable the significant expansion of Platform Digital, Digital Realty's premier global data center platform which supports the evolving data, control and networking demands of global enterprises. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.